back. Well, I always talk about my dad, who is a sergeant with the Chicago Police Department. In this week's special chat with the chief, I sat down with him as he shares why he got into law enforcement. I often talk about how I am a daughter of a law enforcement officer. So today I am so excited that I get to be talking with my dad. He is a Chicago Police Sergeant, Art Mitchell. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. How are you?
I am good. Thanks for waking up super early with us. I know that you have a completely different schedule and aren't used to being up this early. But yeah, thank you so much for joining the morning show. I want to ask you this question that this is coming from the newsroom. This is coming from, the morning team. They all want to know, did I get away with anything growing up as you being a police officer?
I would say that you probably think you got away with more than you did. You weren't always confronted on it. So I would say that you got away with a lot less than most children did.
Yeah.
You had siblings that would give you up, and you would give your siblings up. But you guys didn't know that each other were giving you up.
Oh, okay. So that's how it went. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now,
And it still happens.
it still happens.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on before I get in trouble here. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your background, why you decided to become a police officer, and now you're in a higher position.
Yeah. Yeah, I started out my career later than most people. When I was in my late 30s, I joined the Chicago Police Department as a police officer, and I actually was the oldest person in my academy class. So prior to that, I had another career in construction, doing general contracting. And so I've been on the job 21 years now, and it was something that was always in the back of my mind, just kind of had that burning desire to want to do the job. I had tried to sign up for a job with the state police 10 years earlier. And when I took the job, or when I took the test, the job had just a limited number of people. So they did a pool, and my number didn't get picked. So I didn't take that job. And then I continued on with my general contracting and real estate development work.
And then, so from starting off as just a street police officer, you also made it to detective, and you did a couple of different things as well.
Right. I spent 14 years as a patrolman, but within that patrol time, I spent 3 years on a tactical team, which primarily focuses on gangs, guns, and drugs. And I spent another 6.5, almost 7 years as an RBT patrolman, which is robbery, burglaries, and thefts, where we go after people committing those types of crimes.
So can you tell us the difference between being a patrolman and your job description now?
Yeah, so as a patrolman, you're the first on scene to look at what the situation is. Do people need ambulances? Do people need certain medical care? Are there offenders to look for? Where a sergeant, I am going to make sure that those patrolmen are resourced, make sure that the scene overall is secure. If we need more resources, I'm going to make sure those happen. I'm going to make sure that evidence technicians show up on scene. I'm going to make sure that the crime scene tape gets put down in the right positions, make sure we have a media area if required, things like that. So as a supervisor, just like what the description says, you're going to supervise the scene, but you're not actually doing the work. The patrolmen are out there, they're doing the work, they're making sure that everything gets done in a timely way and an efficient way. And I'm really more an observer at that point than actually doing the physical work.
And before we wrap things up, I want to end on this note. Can you tell me, you had a unique way in telling my mom, that you were deciding to become a police officer. Can you tell us that story?
Well, she did not know I was going through the process. I went through the process for 3 years, and I got a letter in the mail that told me to report in 2 weeks to the training academy, and that's when I sprung the letter on her, and I said, "Here, read this." And she was confused, like, "What is this? This doesn't make any sense." I had my own business, had a business partner, and we were doing really well in the construction world. And she just was confused at what this was, almost thought it was a prank.
That sounds like it. You hid it from her for 3 years.
Yes, almost 3.5. Yeah.
What my word. Poor mom.
Yeah.
Poor mom. I just know that she was probably totally taken back, especially with young kids because we were young at that time. So, oh
Yeah,
boy.
I just didn't want to get talked out of it, which a lot of people tried to talk me out of it. And I'm glad that I did it the way I did.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I am so excited because we're going to talk a lot more about growing up with a Chicago police officer as a dad. He's going to talk a little bit about some of his other cases as well. He did catch America's Most Wanted female. So we're going to talk a lot more about that over on our WCIA Plus app.